Rightio. Does anyone remember where I was up to last time? Because I do not. So let's check my logistics and see what we're short. Copper wire. What a surprise! We don't have enough copper wire. I'm not sure why I'm manually running around, but I am. So we'll get rid of all of you. We'll pop you down. And you need to be copper wire or copper cable. On the grounds that I don't think you can have too much copper cable, I have built far, far, far too much copper cable. Looks like I was going to do something with oil. Oh, this is handy. I've got some water down here and I can make oil the proper way. Well, that's completely wrong. Don't know why I did it that way. Does anyone remember if I'm making oh yeah, I am. I'm making these. So we'll get rid of that and replace that with you. So you need to be oil. So we will tap you in there. And we also, so the close one needs to be, no, the further away one needs to be water. So for you we need a water pump. So my logistics is now copper plates I'm short, but I'll just accept that for now until I get this oil up and running, because I keep forgetting what I'm doing and doing the wrong thing. Oh no, there you are. Let's give that a copy, and we'll make sure we've got plenty of that. Ah, it's because I've copied the bot tower thingy. And now for the final, nope, not the final one. Need to copy that. So now my final one is gas. That what I do. So I've got petroleum gas going, I've got light oil going, and I've got heavy oil going. I suppose really these tanks should be different sizes because they don't come out in equal quantities. I get more than twice as much gas as I get heavy oil, but I I just don't care that much. So chemically, I can build explosives. Might be an idea to get my solid fuel going actually, because how does my coal look? My coal is starting to dip. That was 28,000, so that might become a problem soon. I suppose I could just build some more coal here. Let's horizontally flip that, to at least get it kind of pointing the right way. Get some power. Hopefully that will solve my coal crisis. Not really a coal crisis, but my moderate coal situation. So I don't have some short copper ore and copper plates. And I've got, that'll take forever to fill up, so there's no rush with those. This one will probably empty, but we'll see. One thing you can't do is you can't burn oil in these, which I think would be kind of cool if you could, but you can't. Copper. Yep, you're copper. You're lots of copper. Let's give you a copy. And start popping you down. There you are. Let's give you a copy. I'm going to skip the black science for now because I don't know how much I've got, basically. Once I'm confident enough I've got stuff to actually do that with, I will do. So if we look at my logistics again, copper is still massively down. That's because there's no one who can actually reach this. Oh, uh-oh. I am not sure what this is actually going to do. Hopefully it will keep a lot of the pollution away from them. Oh, my copper is doing really well now, so it is just my copper plates that are down. So I will use this as an excuse to build a few more of these. So I think I've trapped these bugs in place, but I've hopefully stopped any pollution from reaching them. Hmm. Stopped might be a bit of a... Oh. Slowed down at least. Do I have any construction bot room? Nope. So you can go and be laser towers. Nope, you can't be laser towers. I've not researched you yet. Haven't I researched you? Ah, so you have to research lasers and then independently of that, laser towers. Or laser turrets, which of those dudes. I will move that up to the front. So my turrets have hilariously oversized range. So I'm not going to build kind of a turret base. These are just going to be single turrets. I think they've destroyed a lot of my my construction. Oh no, they've destroyed some, but so we're now going to give that a copy and a save. and then think maybe I shouldn't have started this fight yet. I don't think I actually set up anything building repair stuff, which might be a minor overlooking of something, but maybe I do. Possibly I only ever had 100 construction robots, so I've just lost 3 of them. Isn't really a problem. Don't have any more of those yet, so there's no point waiting for those. So I should probably... How's my coal looking? Coal is looking ridiculously good, so that's not really an issue anymore. I do now have my laser turrets, so I will get those under construction. Explosives. What do explosives need? Coal, sulfur and water. So I'll build you over here-ish. Well, I'm not sure if I'm building... I think I've got sulfur up near the top. Yeah, plastic and sulfur. So I will just get some chemical plants building explosives straight away then. This is probably going to be far too many explosives, but why not? Oh, I'm good for copper at last. I'm down on stone. What an odd thing to be down on. That's going to be because black science needs it for bricks, and I've used quite a lot of black science recently. One of the things is you forget where you put things, and oh, I've got loads of black science. One of the problems is you forget where you put things, and on a bot base, and there's not like a logical order to just go along. Let's get my lubricant going because I'll need. I don't really need that because I'm not doing blue belts, but I might as well skip that. So if you turn heavy oil into solid fuel, it's a 20-to-1 ratio. But you could turn 40 heavy into 30 light, and 30 light into 3 solid fuel. So that's 20-to-1 becomes 20-to-3. Oh, no, 40-to-3. So 40-to-2 or 40-to-3. And then if you go further and you do it into gas, your light oil turns into 30 light oil turns into 20 petroleum gas. Gives you 1 solid fuel. No, I don't think that's not worth it. Oh no, so light oil is the best one to turn into solid fuel. So you could crack your heavy oil into light oil and turn it into solid fuel. So these are far more than I need for this, but yeah. Oh, there's another one there. Not going to make a massive difference to the production level, but every little helps. So that's doing a pretty solid job of eating all the pollution that tries to get out of here. So I'm very much going to need some more stone. Oh, I must have gone looking for stone earlier and just not tapped it. Don't know why the power up there had broken, but it had. So I definitely don't have any stone. But that can solve that problem for me. I'm sure different ones on this. I'm copying the same thing though. So stone, I'm hopefully solving. Bricks will be because of my lack of my stone. So steel girders is my next problem. No, I want cliff explosives because those are getting on my nerves. So I've got plenty of actual explosives. So I need explosives, barrels and grenades, all of which I should have in abundance. Except possibly for the barrels, but what are you going to do? Nope, you need purple. I don't have any purple yet. So what you can do is rather than just using the sort of standard, this is what we think you should have, you can up it a bit. So it was only going to have 20 of these. I've told it I want 20. It was only going to have 2. I've told it I want 20. But I think the problem is that I don't have any in storage. Do you have any in storage? Grenades. I'm definitely making them for black science, but I just can't see them on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making some here. Because why not? Again, because this is a little bit out of the way, and I don't really want a logistics bot. If it can carry more, I don't want it carrying 14 if it can carry 100 per trip. So we've just doubled that up. Bricks is still a problem, but that's just going to be a stone thing. So I've got loads of plastic, it's just my logistics bots aren't doing a great job of picking it up, but they will. And yeah, I think my next one really is I need purple science. God, grenades take 8 seconds to build. So I've just turned this from a wall factory into a grenade factory. Because it does look like grenades are what I'm missing. You know what? I'll give that a copy. I'll have a big extra chunk of grenade factories there. Yes. Not building any batteries. Batteries need sulfur, don't they? They do. Oh no, they need sulfuric acid. So this one can be for sulfuric acid. Are you requesting stone? Wonder why you're requesting stone. Must have made sense at some point. Might need some more power soon, which is always a bit of a surprise. I think I've researched the substations. I have. That's probably as many as I will ever need. And this rest of them can be solar panels. So let's get you working on that. Actually, I think you should probably start using some of this rather than building another one. So what was it? Batteries. Yeah. So batteries need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid needs sulfur and water. So sulfur needs water and gas. And gas is up over there. I said this would be absolutely stupid, but actually I do need quite a few of these water pumps. So, and they don't need any important materials. So I might as well get them going. I can definitely get a lot more than that down. If anyone's curious about what flavour of ADHD I have, I'm not sure. Beyond one of them. Right, so I want batteries which need sulfuric acid, batteries which need sulfuric acid, which needs sulfur. So I might as well get producing sulfur down here. Which needs water and petroleum gas, which are slightly the wrong way round. And you will need power, which is annoyingly all the way over here. Do I not have any pipes? I don't think I have any pipes. One of the fun things about this stage of the game, especially with bots, is you can just build whatever you want whenever you want it. Perhaps not the most rational, but how dare running out of pipes moderately inconvenience me once for a few seconds. I'm not sure if they're really fast in this. 324 to 243. I don't know how fast my Steamworks ones in this mod are. So now we need sulfuric acid, don't we? We need water, sulfur and iron. So getting bots to go from there to there is a bit silly, but it's not like I'm short of resources. And you need sulfuric acid. So let's give my holding tank pattern a copy. Put it there. And that lined up perfectly, which is always fun. So let's copy all that. And I forgot something. Need to request a chest and an arm. Then batteries just need sulfuric acid, copper. And that's not too bad. So what we can do is just line it up directly. So rather than going into the tanks and out, it can just go direct. There's no problem with trying to do that. You need an arm in the right place. Need a requester box. Need an arm. Again, I could put these on a belt and have shorter run of them, but we'll just build an absolutely phenomenal number of belts. So this makes 2 sulfur every 7 seconds, and this needs 5 sulfur every second. So these definitely aren't enough to keep these full, hopefully. Oh, bad dudes. This sulfur will start being dragged down. Some of it definitely is. I'm not sure where it's going though. And it also helps if you tell your boxes what you want them to get rather than just putting a box there. So I'm doing plastics, I'm doing sulfur, I'm doing batteries, I'm doing explosives, I'm doing sulfuric acid. So lubricants is probably my next thing. However, since it is the football tonight, I am going to take a break and I will see you next time.